Okay,
Just
so
let me know.
all the attendings, please listen, watch this carefully, make a note of your questions, and then we will unmute you at the end so that we can have a dedicated Q&A. अभी हम Q&A नहीं कर रहे हैं. At the end, we will take all the questions so that we don't miss the flow of the events. Okay, sir.
Hmm.
So over to you. Guys,
Okay.
we can see your screen. Yes.
सो ये आज का हमारा टॉपिक है और यही हमारा एजेंडा है,
Sir, just
करियर
just
अपॉर्चुनिटी।
one 1 minute. I think you have 25 minutes to cover this topic, है ना? तो
हुँ, हुँ।
just giving you some idea on the time part, so that I think question answer भी चलेगा हमारा 20
हुँ,
मिनट
हुँ।
कम से कम, क्योंकि बच्चों को काफी क्वेश्चंस होंगे. So request you
करेक्ट,
to please complete in 25 minutes. Yes, thank you.
यस। सो वी हियर अबाउट एसएपी, सो व्हाट इज़ एसएपी? And mostly people do not know what is SAP, and that is the first question if somebody is pursuing the career. So this was also the question to me, but luckily I was knowing what is the full form of SAP and what is SAP. So SAP stands for Systems, Applications, and Products in Data Processing. This is the definition, or this is the nomenclature which is provided by SAP Labs. So SAP Labs is a company who has developed this particular software. So it is a similar software like you have a Google Chrome or your Amazon application, or of the other application, or Microsoft Excel. Microsoft Excel is also a part of ERP tool, so that could be there. So in this way we can understand how SAP is. So it is it comprises systems, so there could be multiple systems. So system, it means there could be a system for warehouse management, there could be a system for manufacturing part, there could be a system for accounting part. So SAP offers multiple systems in it. There could be different servers in it. So I will I will try to avoid more technical terms because it will be difficult for everyone to understand. But systems are there, that is why they have added this word systems. Then applications, so we all know what is application. Applications are the softwares which we use, that could be usable in your phone, on your tablets, on your on big TV screens, on your laptops, on desktops. So all those are there. Then the products. So as SAP offers many products, so they have highlighted these three key points over here. And in data processing, so why data processing? Because all these three things are used to manage the data of any organization. So most of their customers are industries only, either the governments or your pharmaceutical industry, food processing industries. Suppose you all have heard about Amul, Sachi. So those are also customer of SAP. So food processing industry could be there. Then some industry which is creating chakli or papad or something. So that could be the industry for there. So all the businesses which wants to manage their business, and they need some tool to manage, and one step solution where they can see the live data, like how much they have produced, how much they want to sell, how much they want to offer, how much people they want to hire. So they have product for everything, every type of data. So that is why this terminology is there. And SAP is nothing but a ERP software. So ERP is enterprise resource planning, where this kind of tools helps any industry or any particular organization to manage all their resources. When we are talking about resources, then resources are all those things which are associated with any organization. So maybe your employees, Your employees are the resources. Your machineries, those are your resources. Your facilities, it may that like you have your land or your factory, then that is your asset. Your vehicles like trucks and everything, so those are all your resources. And and this is the software which provides services in handling those particular things. Whether you would have seen many of the videos where the robots are manufacturing something, and so they are doing the welding, they are doing the riveting, they are doing the stock movement. So if robots are there, then how they are getting governed? So they are managed by some of the ERP tool. So not necessary SAP, there could be MES, SAP MES, GMES. So many tools are there. Those are managing this data. How much, what should be the speed of that particular tool? How they need to manufacture it. So all these kind of things are there. So I have just mentioned a generic knowledge about it. I've just written this information by myself. So this is the basic understanding what I have. And SAP is one of the world's leading producer of softwares for management of business processes. So it is a leading company which provides this kind of tools. There is Microsoft Dynamics as well. Then there is KPMG's, IBM. So they also have their tools, but SAP is widely used because they offer more practical solutions, and also they have the first move of advantage. Then founded in 1972, we all know that the computers came to India, or were started using in worldwide late 60s or 70s. So before the SAP has started their first application of the software, where they have created red and green tickets, like if you, for counting purpose only, like if your product is moving, then there will be one ticket, physical ticket. It was not like something which is on software basis only. So they were used to punch the tickets, and they used to count in that way. And this is the company which is based on Germany, and they have their headquarters in Waldorf. And they currently have they 1 lakh and 5,000 employees. So it is just about SAP. There are so many companies which are supporting this software or implementing this particular software. And SAP Labs is the producer, so they create this software. So we will talk about it later. And what I have tried to simply note down what is ERP. So it could have to manage your day-to-day business activities, accounting, procurement. You need to procure your raw materials. You need to manage your suppliers. So all those things you can do by this particular software. You need to manage your project. So there could be multiple projects which are going on, so you need to do that. Manufacturing part, suppose you need to manufacture your product, or risk management, then compliance. There could be some compliantary auditory firms or companies or governments. They also start auditing. So for that purpose also you need to keep your data. So how much you have produced, at what time you have produced, what is the batch number, and all thing. Suppose you have manufactured, we all know about Parle-G. So Parle-G is a company which is manufacturing the biscuits. So they manufacture the biscuits in a way of batch. So which batch was released on the which particular date and time. So if something is failing, or you would have heard about Maggie in past. There was lead content was found more than the permissible limit. So they need to withdraw the batches which were issued at that particular day or time. So they need these data to comply on the rules and regulations. So that is why they need to manage this data. Then you need to manage your supply chain operations, then complete and all those things, your budget and everything. Now, what are the basic industries which are using it? So, finance and banking system. Many BFSI companies like ICICI Bank, Bajaj Finserv, your HDFC Bank, all they are using SAP or any ARP software, but mostly they are using SAP. So they need this particular software to manage their day-to-day financial activities and managing the resources and all. Then healthcare need to keep this data from the point of view of auditory and compliance perspective. Also, they need to manage their operations while they need to manufacture, or they needs to keep their equipment in good quality. So from maintenance perspective, could be they need to ensure their quality of the product. So that is why healthcare. Then retail. We all know about the retail business now, like DMart. Now you would have heard about Zomato, Swiggy. Then you would have heard about Amazon, Flipkart. These are very big retail giants. So they are offering a huge amount of products on their platform, but they need to manage this data. So how they will manage? So they need to make the entry of any incoming and outgoing product. They need to list the product by pricing. They need to manage their all employees. They need to give salaries. So all these things they need to manage. That is why it is also used in many retail industries. Then manufacturing. So it is clear. Then government, they also need to manage the data, because government is sometimes government is manufacturing something. Sometimes government need to manage their finances, GST you would have heard about. So the taxes they need to manage and everything. So that is why government is also the client of this kind of ERP software companies. Now, what are the skills required for SAP jobs? So there could be technical skills, there could be some soft skills. So what are the technical skills? So you need some basic knowledge of SAP software. Not necessary that need to know any particular programming language. Even I do not know any programming language. Even I am not using any programming language nowadays. And my purely work is on SAP software knowledge basis, because I'm a consultant. I'm not a developer. So you need to have a strong command on the working of that particular software. You need to guide the end users, and you are the bridge between the developer and the person who is using it. So it is the same way. How better you know your phone, so how better you know your desktop or laptop or any other device. So similarly, we have more knowledge about the SAP, then it will be beneficial for that. If you know the programming language, then it is welcome, because every software works on some programming, and for programming you need to know some software to code it. Then database management. So there are certain jobs which do not require the coding, but yes, HANA or Oracle, this kind of knowledge you need to manage the data, to manage the servers, and manage the all things, all database related things. Then what could be your soft skills? So because you need to deal with different type of clients, so communication should be better. And most of the clients are based on out of India, like USA, no, then Canada, then your South American countries, Uruguay, Brazil, Argentina. So your clients could be anywhere. Japan is, you could have your Japanese client, Chinese client. Then you could have your client in um, any part of the world. So that is why you need a strong communication to communicate or convey the messages. Then problem solving ability, because you need to solve ultimately some problems. If something is coming as a bug, it is a term which is used in software industry. Bug is nothing but a something, some defect which is there, which is identified. So at that point of time you need to solve that bug or solve that particular problem if somebody is facing. Then you need to work in a team, so teamwork should be there. Analytical skills, you should be good in analytical skills, because you need to analyze most of the data. So those are basic few skills. And if you are already getting some your education in MBA or any other background, so you already have worked in many of the cases in teamwork and on analytical skills, because you are giving the many type of competitive exams and all. So there is there. Now, what type of roles are there in SAP? So you could have a role in SAP consultant area. You could have your role in SAP developer area if you know the you are from coding background or all. Yeah, you could be from SAP basis administrator. This particular job role is for managing the database. So they are good in managing in that particular skill. So they need some special skills for that. Then you could be a project manager. You need to manage that particular project. You need to manage your all resources. You need to meet the deadlines. So if somebody is want to pursue that your career in project management, so certain courses are available there. Then SAP functional analyst. So you need to majorly analyze the data and provide the information. So initially, I started my career as a functional analyst. Then I have become a consultant. So that could be the job role. Now, what are the positions available? So I have categorized the positions in these three levels: entry level positions, mid level position, or senior level positions. So in your entry level positions, you could be a SAP support specialist. You have your expertise, or sometimes companies will teach you or guide you with what are the processes available. And you are the specialist who is directly interacting with the client. It means your customers. You need to interact with them. You need to provide them the basic information how software is working. Then SAP junior consultant. So once you have more experience in that particular industry, then you could be hired as a junior consultant. So that could be there. Then in mid-level positions, you will become a consultant. You will finally consult all the clients on higher level. So you will be in development part. Then you need to develop the solution for that particular client. The difference between entry level and mid level is you are supporting that particular software. The software is already uh, the software is already deployed. So you are just supporting the existing functionality. But in mid level, you are developing a solution. So there you need to suggest the best fit solution to the clients. Then there could be a team which you need to manage. So currently I'm working as a consultant and I'm managing. So that could be the mid level position you have. Then senior level position. Now you can become a project manager or solution architect. Solution architect and project manager both are having different type of roles. Here they are more concerned about the delivery of the project. Here they are more concerned about delivery of the solution. So they need to design end to end the complete solution. So they directly interact with the consultant or the leads and try to identify how this particular solution can be developed. Then training and resources which are available. So for SAP point of view, you have SAP Learning Hub which is available, but it is very costly. So generally people do not go directly to SAP Learning Hub unless you want to pursue your certification with SAP. There are certain courses which are available with Coursera, Infosys, Springboard, Udemy, TCS Ion, Tutorials Point. I have started my learning with Tutorials Point because most of the content was available there, and they have very crisp and clear knowledge available. And this is free. These are the free tutorials which are available over there. They have also some subscription, but if you are interested, then only you should take. Then Udemy, there's so many courses are available. TCS Ion, they also offer few courses. Springboard of SAP, Infosys. Then SAP itself conducts the learning programs. So they have the offshore and onshore programs. So you can do from their side as well. Then there are certain companies which help, which are officially providing these services with tie up with SAP. So ATOS is one of that. Then SEED is one of that. Then there are certain government institutes. So I know that Pune, COEP Pune, that is a very good institute which provides the training for ERP tools, and especially they have a program that is a post graduation program where they provides these particular trainings. So that is a 1 year program, and you need to appear, you need to give some competitive exam, I think, for that. So similarly, there are so many platforms currently which are available, but this particular platform was there because at that point of time no much online tutorials were available, but nowadays so many online tutorials are available. But if you still want to physically get that knowledge, then ATOS, SEED or COAP can help you. Then online resources. So there are SAP communities which are there. You have which you can subscribe and get to know. Then SAP's own YouTube channel is available where they post about what are the new softwares and new functionalities which are available of SAP. Then blogs and forums. So they write about the solutions, and the forums where you can put your questions and you will get the answer from SAP experts. Now, what are the type of modules available? So this is the flow basic diagram. There could be
So,
many modules.
I would
If
request everyone to understand this carefully because this is where you will find, why your branch is important, particular course you are doing, be it finance, marketing, or HR, because everywhere, there is an application of SAP. Yes, sir, please continue.
yes. So, if you are pursuing your career in MBA HR, then HRs are currently using SAP application or in some sort of application they need to use, because they need to manage the data of employees from starting of their career, hiring of their employee to end of their cycle. So that kind of software there could be. Then I have also mentioned that particular thing over here. So you need to manage your financial accounting. So for that we have FI module for managing the warehouse. If you have the specialized warehouse, then there is a SAP EWM system which is particularly developed for this, and this is a separate module. controlling, you need to control, you need some controlling documents needs to be created, controlling the data related to project system and so on. So you need this particular module. Then you need to manage the material. If you have the manufacturing facility, then you need to manage the material. Sales and distribution. So sales and distribution is used for marketing and selling your product and approaching the clients. So how you will sell, how will you distribute your product to end retailer or end customer. So that is there also. Then logistics management, you have your trucks, vehicles, and the goods. So that comes under the logistics. But it and SAP EWM is a new version of it. If you have more wider range of products and you need you have some warehouses, then you need SAP EWM or SAP ALE. Then production planning, you need to manufacture your product ultimately. So you need to plan all what type of goods will be required. You need to send that information to your suppliers that we need how much quantity of which product at which particular date. So you can plan all these things for 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. That type of planning you can do. How much quantity of product you need, how much capacities of your particular machine. So all those things can be managed, and you can calculate all those things. So it provides all those information. Then you need to manage your quality of the product.
Sir, I
uh,
think in the interest of the time, we can go a little fast, but I have one question here. Like,
mhm.
just want to understand how the knowledge of MBA different streams like marketing, finance, HR
Yes,
will be applicable in this.
correct. So most of these companies hires MBA graduates. Why? Because they need strong knowledge of this particular core area of industry.
Mhm.
Suppose you need to develop some solution for sales and distribution. So if you are hiring any marketing graduate, so he is very well known about how this particular software should be designed so that it can cater the requirement of the user. So and suppose you are hiring and the resources, so you need some specialized person for that. That is why MBA HR is there. And
Mm.
if you need to cater those solutions, like what are the issues with these particular application or the software, so who can better understand. So if you are having MBA graduate with you who has knowledge on human resources, then he can betterly identify what is the issue in software and how they can help. So there are
Basically,
so many.
the domain knowledge of a particular course will help, them to be a better consultant or advisor, right?
Yes. So you will advise or you will consult in better position. So that is why they need this kind of
So guys, please note, please make a note of this answer. If you are appearing for an IT company and somebody asks you, this is an IT company, what would you do? And then you can say that what you have learned in your MBA, this knowledge could be helpful, to take up the roles like SAP consultant or business analyst because you are a domain expert for that particular field. Yes,
correct. Yes. And here you do not need any type of coding background.
coding background.
Yes,
Yeah.
you just need experience on SAP software. Even companies are hiring MBA graduates. They do not expect that you should know the SAP. They provide you the learning once you join the company. But yes, if you want to pursue your career, if you are not getting any job or companies are not coming to your college, then yes, you can take additional training on it. And yes, it is very good job. It is very highly paid job,
Highly
which
paid,
can
guys,
help.
right?
Yes, so it is very good job on that point of view. Now, these are some technical modules, and also this kind of
Good.
applications are there.
Yeah, yeah. So it's a matter of demand and supply basically. So that is why
Yes.
I have kept this session. Yes, sir. Please continue.
Yes. So these are the technicals. This is more related to technical thing. So if it is not in use for the MBA graduates, because most of them are not good in coding, so it is not there. SAP basis is also more technical. SAP security, it is related to managing the roles and assigning the roles to particular user. So there are multiple type of users, like somebody is super user, somebody is end user. Simple roles are needs to be assigned. So this kind of application is there. Then these are there for now. uh, what are the type of opportunities and which companies are hiring? So there are many companies, so I've just listed down few of the big names in the industry. So SAP Labs itself hires the graduates, so they need somebody. And Accenture, Infosys, TCS. I am currently part of this particular company. So TCS every year hires in good amount of for the MBA graduates for supporting SAP software. Cognizant, IBM, Wipro, Tech Mahindra, KPMG, Deloitte, L&T Infotech. So there are n number of clients. Even the governments are hiring the SAP consultants now, and also the Boeing. You would have heard about Boeing or Airbus. So they are also requiring SAP consultant. So
Guys,
this is there.
something to be noted. All the top IT and consulting companies have requirement of SAP. And just for
Mhm.
information, TCS, Infosys, Accenture, and Cognizant are in Indore. Okay. So if you think that you want to be in Indore in a longer term, with this particular skill, you can, have a good career, high paying career within Indore only. Okay. Yes.
Yes. And I've just tried to give you some basic knowledge about what are the layers for better understanding of this particular software. So there is some database layer. You can consider it as your hard drive or your data storage device. So it is your database layer. So your software is installed here, and then there is your application layer where the coding is done. So once your software is launched, then it comes under application layer. Then there are multiple things which are going on background. Then there is your presentation layer, which you see directly on the screen. So that is how this particular software works. Then how SAP graphical user interface works. What are the codes and programs which are there? Then what are the different type of languages which are using this database? So there is internet communication manager which is there. Then yes, yes, SAP could be installed in an application form or from the browser side as well. So both type of things could be there. So nowadays you could have also you can manage nowadays SAP by your phone. So you can live check where is your truck, how much, when it will come, where is your employees, and all those kind of things you can manage by phone only now. And I just tried to give some background about procurement. So how it works. So what is invoice, good receipt, good receipt. These are the technical terms which are used in industries. So you need to process the payment because you are receiving some product from the your supplier. So there would be invoice. Invoice, it means your statement with how much amount is spent, how much taxation is there, how much cost, different type of cost are there. Then you are receiving the goods. Then purchase order monitoring, your purchase order processing, vendor selection, source determination, all those things you need to map in system. And I tried to take one example of manufacturing industry. So like you need to manufacture your particular product, then MRP is nothing but just do not get confused with this MRP. This is material requirement planning, because you need to plan where your when and where you need your product. So you have your bill of material nothing but your list of components which you will be required to manufacture any particular product. So suppose if I take example of this water bottle, so we need two products like a cap and the bottom part of it. So if you need both of these, so that is why you need to so its BOM will consist of the product, the bottom part, top part, and the label. So these three components are there. So maybe if we take example of your laptop, then your screen, your keys, your keypad, key track, and all. So that could be routing. So these are the technical terms. I just wanted to highlight, show you what is there. Then they have some T codes. T codes is nothing but like some commands which are there. Like if you have used Microsoft Excel, then you write some commands, right? So these are very short uh, form of transactions you need to perform. So these are the transactions. But
Guys,
nowadays, if
don't
you
don't
type
be guys, don't be afraid because it is too technical. It is just the
yes,
background in, uh,
background information, yes,
yes, which is sir is sharing just to understand कि बैकग्राउंड में कैसे काम करता है, तो
कैसे
जिस
काम करता है.
इट्स अ फ्लो चार्ट, कोई बड़ी
हम्म,
चीज़ नहीं है ये, इट्स बेसिकली द कनेक्शन ऑफ डिफरेंट इंटरफेसिंग यूनिट्स, ठीक है,
करेक्ट. सो
राइट, हाँ,
को
और
अफ्रेड नहीं होना है. और ये अभी तो आज के टाइम पे आप अगर सिर्फ सर्च करोगे किसी चीज को विद इन सॉफ्टवेयर, तो आपको वो ऑटोमेटिकली बैकग्राउंड में ये चीजें कॉल करता है. तो बट एक बेसिक नो हाउ डेवलप करने के लिए मैंने ये आपको फ्लो डायग्राम दिखाया है. सो नथिंग टू वरी, लाइक once you are used to of it, you will start remembering. So now how HR business works, now you are hiring somebody, so you need to enter the details all of all the um, persons to whom you need to recruit. Then you need to call, so you need to manage all those details. Then enrollment related details,
दिस इज द
and reporting, all those things you need to
टिपिकल
manage by.
typical life cycle of an employee and all the interfaces, all these stages requires integration, है ना?
Mhm.
तो वो that again that happens from SAP tools. मतलब जो पर्सन हायर कब हुआ था उसका डेटा से लेके वो रिटायर कब हो रहा है, ऑल द डिफरेंट स्टेजेस, कब उसका प्रमोशन हुआ, कब उसका
Mm.
इंक्रीमेंट हुआ, सो एंटायर डेटा हैज टू बी इंटीग्रेटेड एंड दिस हैपेंस थ्रू यू नो some HRIS tools and SAP is one of them, जिसमें अभी लेटेस्ट HR में है सक्सेस फैक्टर्स एंड ह्यूमन
Yes.
SAP ह्यूमन कैपिटल मैनेजमेंट इज आल्सो देयर।
Yes. So we have success factor, then SAP HCM, then there are some tools of Salesforce as well.
यस,
So also we use one term hire to retire. So
करेक्ट।
like you need to manage all those data from hiring to retire of that particular employee. So
अभी देखो मैं एक एग्जांपल देता हूँ, आपके कॉलेज में आपसे हर सेमेस्टर के पहले ना वो लोग एप्लीकेशंस के लिए बहुत सारी चीज़ें मांगते होंगे, मार्कशीट लाओ, ये लाओ, वो लाओ, बार बार मांगते होंगे, क्यों? बिकॉज दे डोंट हैव अ ERP टूल जिसमें ऑलरेडी डेटा जो आपने दे दिया है जिसको वो यूज़ करके बार बार मतलब प्रोसेस कर सके, उनको हर चीज़ के लिए हमेशा पूरा डेटा चाहिए और हमको हर बार देना होता है, अंडरस्टैंड दैट, सो दैट इज वेयर बिकॉज उनके पास कोई ईआरपी टूल नहीं है एसएपी जैसा। यस सर, प्लीज कंटिन्यू।
करेक्ट. तो इस टाइप के टूल्स गवर्नमेंट भी यूज करती है. आपने देखा होगा कि आपने सपोज बैंक पीओ का फॉर्म भरा, तो वहाँ पर जैसे आप बैंक पीओ का फॉर्म भरते हो, बहुत सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन ऑलरेडी आ जाती है बहुत बार. तो उनके सॉफ्टवेयर में एक ईआरपी टूल रन होता है जिसके अंदर ऑलरेडी वो डाटा फीड है और उसको इजीली वो एक्सेस कर सकते हैं. और आप
बेसिकली
तो वो एक तरह का एक ईआरपी का एग्जांपल है जिसको आप अंडरस्टूड कर सकते हो. नाउ काफी सारे लोग होंगे जो अकाउंटिंग बैकग्राउंड से होंगे.
फाइनेंस
सो
के
मेरे
बच्चे भी हैं इस कॉल।
फाइनेंस के बच्चे हैं. मेरे साथ काफी सारे लोग ऐसे भी है जिन्होंने सीए हैं, सीए सीएमए किया हुआ है. बहुत सारे
हुँ,
लोग हैं जिन्होंने एमबीए फाइनेंस किया है फ्रॉम आईआईएम्स, आईआईएम से भी वो आईटी में नौकरी करने आए। तो
हुँ,
आप देखोगे कि वो लोग भी ये सारी चीज़ें सीखते हैं, तो ऑल दोज़ थिंग्स लाइक योर अकाउंट पेएबल, जनरल लेजर, अकाउंटिंग रिसीवेबल, ये सारी चीज़ें आपको क्रिएट करना पड़ती है सॉफ्टवेयर के अंदर। ये सारी चीज़ें जब आप क्रिएट करते हो तो आपका जो एमबीए का नॉलेज है यहाँ पे आपको काम आएगा।
सर
दैट इज़
अब
व्हाई दे आर हायरिंग।
आपने आईएम की बात करी है तो वी ऑलरेडी हैव वन पर्सन
हुँ,
इन दिस कॉल फ्रॉम आईएम
हुँ,
Sandeep. I told you Sandeep Tyagi, one of my good friend
हुँ,
from engineering days. He is in IIM Calcutta
करेक्ट,
now and he's attending this call.
करेक्ट, करेक्ट। सो
Sandeep, you
जब
there?
आप
Sandeep? एक मिनट इसको पूछ लेते हैं if he's there. Not sure. I think. ठीक है सर, you continue. Let's see. Yeah.
और ये पर्टिकुलर स्क्रीन है, ये मतलब एक जो एप्लीकेशन सॉफ्टवेयर होता है, ये बहुत पुरानी थीम है एसएपी की, बट वाइडली एसएपी को लोग इसी से जानते हैं। इसके अलावा काफ़ी सारी चीज़ें चेंज हो गई है एसएपी में। चीज़ें टच पैनल पे आ गई है, आईपैड्स यूज़ कर रहे हैं, फ़ोन्स यूज़ कर रहे हैं। तो एक लेकिन ये एक मैं जस्ट शो करना चाहता था कि कैसे ये काम करता है। अगर टी कोड डालना हो तो आप डायरेक्ट यहाँ डाल सकते हो। आजकल तो ऐसा फंक्शनैलिटी है कि आप यहाँ पे लिख दो कुछ, तो वो आपको बता देगा। अभी काफ़ी सारे एआई टूल्स पर भी वो काम कर रहे हैं, चैटबॉट्स भी पे भी वो काम कर रहे हैं। तो काफ़ी सारे चीज़ें ऐसी होती है, बट डिपेंड करता है कि जो क्लाइंट है या जो ऑर्गनाइज़ेशन है, जो इसको इम्प्लीमेंट करता है पर्टिकुलर सॉफ्टवेयर को, उनको क्या-क्या चीज़ों की रिक्वायरमेंट है, बिकॉज़ उनके पास एन नंबर ऑफ
हाँ,
सर्विसेज़ अवेलेबल है
आई
एसएपी के
थिंक सर
पास।
अब तो यूआई भी काफ़ी अच्छा हो गया है। सक्सेस फैक्टर्स पे
हुँ,
मैंने काम किया था इन माय इंटर्नशिप। द यूआई हैज़ इम्प्रूव्ड अ लॉट।
यस।
इट्स लाइक अ
तो
बुफे, एसएपी सर्विसेज आर लाइक अ बुफे। आपको
हुँ,
सब चीज़ की ज़रूरत नहीं होगी, जो होगी आप
हुँ,
इनेबल करवा सकते हैं एंड फॉर आई थिंक फॉर एवरी सर्विस दे टेक चार्ज। तो वो भी
करेक्ट, करेक्ट।
एक बनी
बिकॉज़ दे
हाँ,
विल कीप सेपरेट सर्वर फॉर यू, क्योंकि वो
हाँ,
डाटा ब्रीच नहीं होना चाहिए, तो वो सारी चीज़ें भी उनको मैनेज करना पड़ती है। तो मेबी क्लाइंट का खुद का सर्वर हो, तो ऑन प्रिमाइज़ हो जाता है या ऑफ प्रिमाइज़ हो जाता है। तो ये सारी चीज़ें, ये टर्म्स हैं जो सॉफ्टवेयर में यूज़ होती है। सॉफ्टवेयर कैसे इम्प्लीमेंट करना है, तो यहाँ तक मैंने कवर किया था। अगर किसी को इस बीच में कुछ क्वेश्चन हो, तो हमारा क्वेश्चन एंड
हाँ।
आंसर सेशन है।
थैंक यू सो मच। सो नाउ विल ओपन दिस फोरम फॉर क्यू&ए। जिसको भी
हुँ, हुँ।
क्वेश्चन पूछना है प्लीज़ रेज़ योर हैंड एंड आई विल अनम्यूट यू।
यस।
हाथ उठाइए अपने, रेज़ योर हैंड एंड विल अनम्यूट यू। ओके, रेजिंग द हैंड। Okay, Abhishek Pushpa allowed to talk. Okay, going one by one.
हुँ,
First, I will unmute Abhishek. Yes, Abhishek, go ahead. Abhishek, if I have unmuted you, अभिषेक विजय को भी किया है मैंने। विजय यू कैन ऑल्सो अनम्यूट, नीरज को भी किया है।
Hello, hello, sir. Am I audible?
यस विजय यू आर ऑडिबल,
अ,
वेरी मच ऑडिबल।
यस विजय।
Okay, hello, sir. Actually,
हुँ, हुँ,
I am from. Uh,
हुँ, हुँ,
Actually, my question is in the field of SAP, what is the
हुँ।
average salary a person can expect in entry level for different job roles?
Yes, it depends upon which organization you are applying for. So your entry level salary could be 15,000. It could start from 15,000 if you are joining a normal company, normal IT firm, or normal so administrating company. But if you are going for hiring of big companies, so the entry level salaries starts from 80,000 or 90,000 per month. So it there is no specific answer for it, but
Yeah.
yes, you can expect at least
Let, let
15
me
to
let me let
20,000.
me let me also add to it, sir. Let me like as an HR, I can also comment on this. So Vijay, like sir rightly said, for big companies, the packages for initial starting SAP, uh, uh, SAP Functional Consultant. function analytics analyst. I think for it is for good companies it is easily 6 LP and above is the package annually. And if you talk about the big brands like Accenture, Deloitte, they offer 12 LP and more. So Deloitte itself
Yes.
offers 12.5 in sorry, not Deloitte, Accenture offers, or Accenture came for the first time this time in IMS, and they were offering 12.5. Okay.
Yes. Okay, okay, sir.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. So if you are appearing for TCS, then they are still offering 6 lakhs
Hmm.
per annum. And if you are appearing for Accenture, then there could be 12 lakhs per annum. And so there is no particular answer for this.
It depends from company to company.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Okay,
what
thank you,
type
sir.
of, yes,
But the thing is, Vijay, it's not about the initial package. Trust me, initial package तो फिक्स होता है, लेकिन when you become experienced and switch the company, जैसे कि मैं लिटिल हेडिंग देखता था, there you get a hike. क्योंकि SAP is a niche skill, और जहाँ पे फिर डिमांड सप्लाई का प्रॉब्लम होता है, और फिर वहाँ पे आपको करंट पैकेज पे आपके 50% हाइक 60% हाइक मिलता है।
करेक्ट। और मेरा
Yes.
सजेशन ये रहेगा कि अगर आपको एक अच्छी इंडस्ट्री में एंट्री लेवल पे कम पैसा भी मिल रहा हो, तो लॉन्ग टर्म आप उसमें जब आपकी एक्सपर्टीज उसमें गेन हो जाती है, जैसे आप
Yes.
एक्सपर्ट हो जाते हो उसमें उसमें आपकी एक्सपर्टीज डेवलप हो जाती है, तो आपको बाय द टाइम आप डिमांड कर सकते हो पैसा, क्योंकि आप अपीयर करोगे मल्टीपल कंपनीज के लिए। आपको मे बी पॉसिबल है आपको ऑफर मिल सकता है किसी आउट ऑफ इंडिया में किसी कंपनी के लिए काम करने के लिए, तो आपको एक्स्ट्रा पैसा वहाँ जनरेट होता है। बट फ्रॉम इनिशियल लर्निंग पोस्ट पर्सपेक्टिव आई वुड सजेस्ट, अगर आपको एक अच्छी इंडस्ट्री में कम पैसे में भी अगर आपको जॉब ऑफर होता है, तो इनिशियली फॉर लर्निंग फॉर 1 or 2 years और 3 years इट इज बेटर, ताकि लॉन्ग टर्म आपका करियर बेटर रहे।
Uh, Okay, okay, sir. We should focus on learning in the starting phase.
करेक्ट, करेक्ट। स्टार्टिंग फेज में एक्चुअली आप रो हो ना, आपको कुछ उस पर्टिकुलर इंडस्ट्री में कुछ ज्यादा नो हाउ नहीं है, आपका हैंड्स ऑन नहीं है। हैंड्स ऑन इट मीन्स यू डू नॉट हैव एनी हैंड्स ऑन एक्सपीरियंस ऑन दैट। सो
Yes.
आप जब तक आप हैंड्स ऑन एक्सपीरियंस आपका डेवलप नहीं होगा, आपको कैसे कोई हायर करेगा? तो
Yes, yes.
ये रिक्वायरमेंट होती है।
So there is one
Uh,
question from Abhishek, which is, can you suggest some good courses of SAP to मतलब for beginners?
यस। सो अगर आप टेक्निकल बैकग्राउंड से नहीं है, तो आप कोई भी एक पर्टिकुलर एरिया आइडेंटिफाई कर सकते हैं। सपोज आप मार्केटिंग से हैं, तो आप सेल्स एंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन पढ़ सकते हैं।
yes.
एसएपी का एक मॉड्यूल होता है, उसमें आप बेसिक, उसमें काफ़ी सारे कोर्सेज़ अवेलेबल हैं। आपको कोर्सेरा पे कोर्स मिल जाएगा, इन्फोसिस का जो पोर्टल है उस पे मिलेगा, टीसीएस आईओएन पे मिल जाएगा, आपको ट्यूटोरियल्स पॉइंट पे मिल जाएगा, एसएपी लर्निंग हब पे भी मिल जाएगा, यूट्यूब पे भी आपको फ्री में कोर्सेज़ अवेलेबल हैं। इवन आप यूट्यूब पे देखोगे ना, तो आप फ्री में वो देख सकते हो, अगर आपका इंटरेस्ट डेवलप होता है या आपको हैंड्स ऑन एक्सपीरियंस चाहिए, आपको चला के देखना है सॉफ्टवेयर में कैसे काम करता है, तो आप कुछ डेमो वर्जन्स अवेलेबल होते हैं एसएपी के सर्वर पे, वो आपको एक्सेस प्रोवाइड करते हैं, काफ़ी सारी कंपनीज़ हैं। तो वहाँ से भी आप हैंड्स ऑन एक्सपीरियंस ले सकते हो, कोर्सेज़ कर सकते हो। तो मार्केट में काफ़ी सारी चीज़ें अवेलेबल है, जस्ट आपको एक्सप्लोर करना पड़ेगा। आपको काफ़ी सारी चीज़ें मिल जाएगी, आसानी से अवेलेबल है। आई होप अभिषेक आपको आपके डाउट्स क्लियर हुआ होगा रिगार्डिंग दिस। Saksham, you are on mute.
No, okay, sorry, my bad. Rajiv, I have unmuted you. Neeraj Jaiswal, I have unmuted you. Please ask your questions.
Mm.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, Rajiv.
Yes, Rajiv.
Sir, I had a question on that. Is there a way we can stay updated on SAP innovations? Like, are there any open platforms to stay connected?
Yes, you can join SAP forums and SAP blogs. So there you will be stayed connected, and you will come to know what are the major innovations and major functionalities which they are offering. And also you can check on the YouTube. So YouTube, they have a good channel, where they are explaining about their latest innovations and latest things which they have developed for offering.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
राजीव जस्ट
Welcome.
यूट्यूब पे आप चैनल फॉलो कर लीजिए एसएपी का एंड नोटिफिकेशंस ऑन कर दीजिए आपको आता रहेगा वो क्या अपडेट कर रहे हैं ओके
Got
Correct.
it, sir. Got it, sir. Thank you.
सुप्रिया यू हैव आई हैव अनम्यूटेड यू
Okay. Hello, good afternoon, sir. My name is Supriya Tiwari, and currently I am pursuing MBA in HR from IMS DAVB. My
Okay.
question is, if I want to get certified in SAP HR, what
Hmm.
resources or courses would you recommend me in order to get certified in SAP, and how will it benefit?
Okay. So if you want to pursue your career in MBA HR, and you want to develop your skills in SAP, then there are multiple SAP certifications which are available. So there could be the certification for end user. There could be a certification for consultant. There could be a certificate for architect. So there are different type of certificates which are available, but the cost of these certificates are very high. So the for the examination itself, you if you want to give exam for one attempt, so it is around 18 to 19,000, I think. And if you need six attempt version, so you
Okay,
can give, so it is around 48,000, I think. That is the price of that particular
48,000 per course.
per course. That is for giving exam only. So that is for
Okay,
examination. That is not, they are not giving you any material on that. If you need material, then SAP Learning Hub provides you. The offering is around 2 lakhs and more, I think. So nowadays they are the offering it. But yes, there are very other options available, like Atos. They are giving you hands-on experience and all, and they are also giving a smaller version of certification. So you can explore that. CED is there, then COEP is there. So there are multiple options available in market, but just check what you need to have.
So Supriya, don't
sir. If
let
you will recommend, and what course will you recommend us to pursue as an HR?
SAP HCM is there, Success Factor is there. So you can check on the courses. Just check on Atos website, check on Seeds website. There are similar available options are there. Udemy open courses are there. So what I would suggest, just check for some free courses which are available on
Okay, sir.
Success Factor and SCM. So you can find out that particular courses on Udemy, Coursera, TCS
Okay.
Ion, Infosys. Then so many platforms are still open. Also, you can check on YouTube directly. If you search on YouTube, then there will be some tutorials which are there. So just check that. Then if you want to wish to have a certification, then can acquire the certification by many options which I have already explained.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
okay so any other questions
Sir, I had a question.
Yes.
Uh, Good afternoon, sir. My name is Neeraj Jaiswal, and I'm in third sem of my MBA. Sir, my question to you is that recently, sir, TCS has opened hiring for 25 batch. So, from this full campus, can we enter in the field of SAP?
Yes. So I would like to explain you. In SAP, I am currently working with CS. In SAP, currently I am working with engineers. In SAP, I am currently working with multiple domain experts and multiple domain people. So if you are appearing for TCS, then yes, there are chances. Once you come under ACS roof, TCS roof, then they have some functionalities. Internal hiring is also there, so you can appear for multiple projects once your project is completed. So if you have the skills, if you have the knowledge base, then you can check on that. They will definitely provide you the change inside. And Saksham is also aware because he was also HR over there.
So Neeraj, of course, SAP functional analyst is one of the position which is getting offered from with this hiring, ठीक है? So जो
Mhm.
मेजर रोल्स हैं वो हैं आपके बिजनेस एनालिस्ट है और SAP फंक्शनल कंसल्टेंट है और भी टेक्नोलॉजीज हैं जो उनके फंक्शनल कंसल्टेंट के रोल्स ही सबसे ज़्यादा मतलब ऑफर
Mhm.
होते हैं. So there are high chances that you can get SAP as well.
Correct.
Maybe
But better
specialization
would be
also.
just you need some basic knowledge of SAP and try to grasp something about some specific module of SAP because SAP is very vast. Even today, after spending 8 and more years, so even I do not know completely the SAP and entire modules which are there. So try to become expert in one of the module or try to become at least having some basic knowledge on some of the module by there are so many open forums, just check which suits you better, and the chances of your hiring will be more.
Sir, my
Absolutely.
specialization is also business analytics and marketing. So will it be helpful for me or not?
Yes, it will be helpful for you. Business analytics is also there. Some BI tools are there. Some SAP applications are there. Then there is SAP sales and distribution for marketing. Even I was a marketing graduate, so yeah, I have also done my training in sales and distribution. But I got major or major of the time I become expert in production planning, quality management, warehousing. So that become my more expertise. But I also know sales and distribution and other modules, material management and all. So, but yes, you need to start from basic thing. So try to get some knowledge on sales or distribution or BI.
Thank,
So that is there.
thank you, sir.
Okay. Any other questions? Please raise your hand. No? Okay, then we will conclude the session by thanking Ravi sir. Ravi sir, you are active on LinkedIn? Okay, Harshit raised the hand. All right, Harshit, last question
Yes.
from you.
Yes, Harshit.
Harshit, you are there? Can you hear us?
Harshit, you are on mute. So
You
we
unmute
won't
your.
be able to.
So for student marketing, for the logistic course also helps for SAP
Logistics. Can you
and
repeat
supply
your
management.
question? Yes, yes.
So for marketing student, logistic and supply management course also help for SAP.
Yes, yes, definitely, definitely, it will help you because SAP offers most of its products related to managing your supply chain. So you need to make your, you need to ensure your timelines. You need to ensure your goods receivable and everything. So at that point of time, supply chain is also one of there. And in supply chain, we have multiple modules in that. In supply chain, we have material management, production planning, then your quality management, logistics execution, extended warehouse management. So just identify which suits you better. Also, I've told about like you are a marketing student, so sales and distribution is also there. Then BI is also there. Business intelligence is there. So many modules are there.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Okay. All right, so let's conclude our session of today by thanking Ravi sir, for finding all this time. So, thank you so much, sir, for coming here and sharing your experience and entire journey. And I think you are active on LinkedIn, so I hope students can connect with you there. And whenever you have time, you can respond to them. And thank you so much, all the attendees as well. Uh, for being there for more than 2 hours on a Sunday morning. And I am very sure that this session must have helped you very well. Would be happy to see some of your posts on LinkedIn with key takeaways from this session. And do mention this in your CV as well that you have, attended a webinar on SAP so that the other person who is interviewing you gets the idea. And Ravi sir, the next time you come to Indore, next time you come to India, please do visit IMS, and we would be happy, to meet you in person also. And
Yes.
thank you so much. And all the attendees, we would be having such webinars and career talks every weekend. So stay tuned with our YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Have a good day ahead.
Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day.